Hello everyone. Today I will explain how we can return multiple values from a Java method. In our daily programming activities, we may face this kind of problem or situation like where we need multiple values from a such functions or maybe Java methods. So here I am going to explain, or you guys will learn like what are the different best ways to return multiple values from a Java method. As I said, there are different ways for doing this. I will explain all these ways one by one. Don't skip the video till end so that you are not like missing any part of it. So first, actually there are three approaches. So first actually I will show you how can we return multiple values using array. As you know, array can also contain different types of data type, right? And multiple values. The second approach will be like using collection. Using the collection, like how we can return multiple values. Third, we will demonstrate how to use container classes for complex data. And the last one but not least, we will illustrate how to use third parties libraries to return multiple values. So for demonstrating this returning the multiple values from a Java method, we need to create one Java program like Java project basically. So here I've created one Java project. This is the Java programming. So here we can create like one package for this one so that we can like easily differentiate what is the purpose of this package like basis, and then here we can define one like return values. Okay, return is not a valid statement, maybe method. Yeah, so here we can create one class like methods demo, and also we can create one main method over here. Okay, so now there are actually basically three approaches. Like first of all, the first approach is like using the arrays. So as like arrays contains the static values, not the dynamic kind of size. So over here, like arrays can be used to like return both primitive and the reference data types. For example, if we define one method like maybe the get amount details, which return doubles values or maybe two double values. So how we are going to defining this particular method? So let's say like public, then return type will be double array get amount details. Okay, so here first of all we need to create one double array like amounts equals to new double, and here basically we need to define the size. So as we are going to store only two values, so that's why we are defining the array size of this two. So now over here in the 0 position, amounts 0 equals to, for example, like we can define any value over here, maybe 50.87, and then amount in the 1 position, maybe we can define another value 100.56. Now we need to return these amounts from over here. Okay, so this is the one of the options that using this we can return the multiple values in a method. Okay, now also from the main method basically we can call this method and we can print the value using this sysout. Maybe it's we need to define as a static. Okay, now if we run this application as Java application, it's not printed, but we need to like maybe how we are going to defining this one. We need to like define one for loop, and using the for loop basically we need to print the value like for index on array. So here basically we need to define this or we can define something like that: double amount equals to this. Okay, and here we can print the value amount, we can print. Okay, so using this basically you can print. Let me run this application. As you can see, we are getting the values over here. Now, like if we want to return an array of different reference type, so we can use a common parent type of the array type. For example, this is the double array basically. So now if we have two kind of number variables, like one is the integer and another one is the double. So this both class belongs to the numbers class. This is the parent class of both these two. So in this scenario, if we need to return integer as well as the double, then we need to create some arrays with this one, like number array. I'll show you. Like maybe let me copy this one, get amount details, or maybe get number array. Okay, so here basically we need to use number, and here also we need to use a number. Now here basically we can store like maybe only the integer, and also another can also store the double values. Okay, this is basically integer and this is double. Now if we return this, we need to, instead of double, it will be a number array. Okay, now here again we can print like in this way, get number array. Over here this will be a let's say double value. Okay, and it will be a number, and it will be a numbers. Okay, let me run this application. So here you can see we can store this here numbers. This is the integer number and this is the double value. So here basically we can store like two types of same parent class, right? Because integer also belongs to this number class and double also belongs to this over here. So that's why we can able to store two types of different type of reference type over here. So this is the basically things that using this array we can return multiple types of values. Next I will show you how we can return multiple values using the collection. Hope now we can able to understand like how we are going to return multiple values from like any Java method, any functions using like array. As you can like, as you know, there is a one more point I want to add over here. I just for demonstrating this one, I have taken only the two parameter over here. If we need multiple values over here, we can also increase the size of this array, like maybe it's a 4 or 5, depends on your need. Based on the need, we can also put more values over here. So that is the another option that also we can do using the array. Next we will see like how using the collections, generic Java collection, basically we can return multiple value of a common type. The collection framework having a lots of things, but here we will try to cover only like list and map. Okay, so if we take one example for like returning a values of similar type in a list. So to start, let's write one example over here, similar kind of things that I will also do over here. Maybe we can take this example over here using the list. Okay, so as we are taking the example of the using the like array, as you know, like array actually a static kind of thing, but list actually a dynamic kind of thing. So instead of double, get number list. Okay, so here we can create one list over here. Like instead of this one, we can create this list, and over here using this number we can add numbers dot add. Okay, and for this also we can doing the same, numbers dot add over here. Okay, and finally we need to return these numbers. So it will return list of numbers. Okay, so what we did over here, we have created one method and we have defined one list of numbers. As you know, like number is list of the parent class of all the like kind of data types, like numbers kind of thing, like double, integer, float, all those things. So here basically we can also the integer number also you can also add over here, as well as also double value also you can also add. Like as you can see, this is the integer value and this is the double value. So in this number list we can add integer, double, all those things over here. Okay, it's a kind of mixed type of element of same common type, right? Because it's all are belongs to the number. So that's why now like we need to call this one over here using this sysout, and we can call this get number list not array, and if we run this once it should print the values from the array also. As you can see, this is the list. We can like print something about to what type of it is, list of numbers. Okay, so let me run this application again. Okay, now you can see these are the values. So this is the using the numbers, it's a kind of generic list. Next I will show you like how we are going to create return multiple values using another collections which is called the map. Okay, so now here if we want to name of the each entry in our collections, so map can be used. So how we are going to create this one, so let me create another method over, or we can copy and then modify this particular method. So I can copy and paste, so get map, this is fine also. So here basically we can create one map, so map of like maybe string, it will be a key, and value will be like maybe number, the number class. Here we can define maps equals to new hash map. Okay, and here basically we can put the data. So how we are going to put the data, like as let me delete this one and do it from the refresh, like map dot, using the put method we can put the values in the map. So this will be the key, like we can provide any key like int underscore value, and here, and the value will be kind of integer number we can provide like maybe 500, and then again we can provide some double values over here. Instead of int we can say like it's a double value, and we can provide like maybe double value 45.87, and finally we can return this map from over here. Okay, and then the return type will be this one. Okay, so map is ready now. So similar kind of thing we can print the values over here. Instead of list of number we can say map of numbers. So as you know, like map is a kind of key and value pair. Let me run this application. You can see the map of numbers is double value this, and this is the int value, right? So using this map method actually this is the key value pair. So in the key like it's a string and the value will be, it can be numbers. So in the numbers basically it belongs to it having like kind of long, float, double, so byte. So these are already all are belongs to this number abstract class. So that's why we are able to provide any kind of numbers over here. So this is the thing like how we can return multiple values using this collection like list and the map. Next I will show you how we are going to return multiple complex data using the container class, right? So I will show you this one also. So now I'm going to explain how we can achieve the same, like if we are going to return the multiple variables from a Java function or Java method. So how we can achieve for a complex kind of thing, complex scenarios, like maybe we are having need to send multiple data, and we are having different types of data types. So how we are going to achieve using container classes. So unlike arrays and collections, container class like maybe any DTOs or any Java Pojo classes that can be wrap multiple fields with different types of data types. Let's say if we take one example of employee class. Employee class have contain the multiple data types like first name, last name, then maybe the address, then the salary, then department, etc. Right? So it's having a different types of like data over here. So using the container class, we can like set the data. Maybe we are fetching some data from database. We are fetching we did some SQL query. After execution, we need to set data into this particular like DTOs or POJOs, and then we can return the data in respective from where it is basically calling. So if we like talk about this one, so let's say like create one class over here like employee. We can also achieve the same using the record. Like instead of creating the class and all those things, we can directly create the record also. So let me show you with this record. So new, then record. The record is available like in the latest version of the Java. So let me call this employee record. And here basically we need to define different types of fields like string name, then comma string address, then comma int age. So there are a lot of fields actually, but I'm going with this 3 1, and also we can say like double salary. Okay, now suppose we can create one method over here which will basically set the data of this employee object, and then accordingly it will return. So let's say get custom object. Okay, so here basically maybe let's say we can fetch data from database. After fetching the data from the database, we can create one object for this employee. So employee emp equals to new employee. Okay, and here basically we can pass the data like name and all those things over here. For name maybe we can provide some test data, something like that. Name, this is the kind of address. Okay, and then like age maybe 34, and then we can define the salary. So salary maybe 50,000.00. Okay, in this way basically we can define this record, and then finally either we can return this object or directly we can return from over here. So we can delete all the things from over here, and we also need to return the change the return type. Okay, now in this way basically also we can do. Now over here we can call this object sysout. Then here basically we need to print this one like as employee object get employee details. Okay, and here basically we are going to call this get emp object get custom object. Okay, now if we run this application, Java application, then we can get the details over here, right? So using this also we can get the details over here. So next, so this is about this like how we are going to using the container class like employee enable us to handling the multiple complex data type with meaningful names, right? So this is the one of the options, and I can say if the means multiple data types over there, then better to use this kind of creating this record or maybe creating the Java class. So this is about this container class like this one. So next we will talk about the any third-party libraries. So if is there any third-party libraries, so how you are going to use this one and what are the library names, so that I'm going to talk about in the next. I hope you guys are able to understand that what I am trying to demonstrate over here. If you guys have anything like, please do let me know in the comment sections. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. So now we will talk about the any third-party libraries, so that actually I'm going to explain over here. So regarding the third-party libraries, I am going to use this common lang 3 versions. So that basically we need to add into our build path. So how we are going to add this one? So over here build path, configure build path, and over here we need to add this jar. Okay, so I have already added into our class path over here so that I can access the functionalities of it is. So these third bit libraries have implemented a immutable pair or tuple type. So Apache Common Lang and Java tuples are prime examples of this one. Once we have those libraries as dependencies into our applications, then we can directly use the pair or tuple types of provided by these libraries. So this is also we can use like this one. So if we take some examples of pair and tuples objects, so how we are going to use this one, right? How we are going to use a pair kind of thing. So let me show you how we are going to use this one. We just like return pair. We can use this lang3 tuple pair. Here basically it's having a pair dot off, and here basically we need to define the value, okay, like 130, and then we can also define the string over here like test data, okay, and it will get pair value, and the return type will be pair of integer and string. As you can see, this is automatically taken by of this one, okay. So this is, you can see like here basically we can define any type of data over here, and this pair basically is belongs to this common lang over here. So uh, as you can see, this is belongs to this lang3.tuple of packages. So we can run this from over here, like we can call this one pair things, pair details, get pair value, okay. Let me run this one. You can see we can get the pair details, right, 130 and this one. So this is the options that we can achieve. Instead of the pair, also there are actually a lot of options like tuple over there, and also let me show you tuple. So this is also we can achieve over here. It's here basically we can put three datas, as you can see, left, middle and right, okay. So that is also we can provide three types of data over here. And here also another options like for providing the immutable kind of thing, like immutable pair, this one, okay. Pair means here we can put the two values. In case of the tuple, we can provide the three values like left, right, left, middle and right. So how we are going to put this one off? So here we can provide like 300 or 3000, then maybe some string like test, and then also you can provide some kind of like any object or maybe any kind of double value also you can provide over here, okay. So like also this is also one of the options that also you can put, and then we can return this, finally return this data. So this is also another option. So this kind of things we can easily achieve by using the third party Java libraries, that is common lang. So these are the basically belongs under the common lang. As you can see over here, like these are the Apache common lang 3, all the kind of like this class, this is so all the things are belongs to under this external libraries. So this is about like how we are going to achieve the same thing using these third party libraries. So this is all about how we are going to return multiple variables from any Java method. So in this tutorial actually I'm trying to cover how we are going to return multiple values using arrays, collection, complex class and tuples, using the external jars, how we are going to achieve the same. We can use the arrays and collection if it is a kind of simple case, since they wrap only a single data type. We can use the container classes, like in case of if the data types, a lot of data types over there, then we can use those kind of things. This is offer actually better readability perspective. And also we have learned like how you are going to use the any third party libraries for implementing the pair kind of thing, tuple kind of things, and also illustrated some example of immutable pair of tuple, and also like immutable pair and tuple of kind of things. So that's all about this one. So if you guys have anything, please do let me know. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, press on the bell icon. Thank you for your time. Thanks, bye bye.